Virgo, you are in a period of expansion and newness. You got the Gaia card, rebirth and transformation, okay? And I feel like a lot of you have probably gone through it. I'm seeing a lot about the past, okay? So, welcome to your spiritual check in, guys. We're going to be checking up your energies, what's coming towards you, where you're at spiritually, all right? If you want personal reading, do check out my stand store. Message me any questions, and I love to hear from you guys. Claim it down below. Let me know how it goes and resonates. All right, so we have this energy coming towards you, this transformation period, and it's echoing across. You even have the new life card, so it's coming up, numerous times. So believe it, okay? Now, I do see memory lane nostalgia though, like things are on your mind, hurt feelings, pulls of tears. Things that left you stuck in the past, okay? But you have the goat card, which is all about a confidence boost coming your way, learning, transforming, and I see it's really you taking everything that you went through in the past, okay? Whether it was years ago, whether it was a few months ago, whether it was yesterday, from the time you're seeing this reading, okay? You are alchemizing it, okay? But with that, I see tough decisions. I got the download about that tough decisions. And a lot of you, it may be about forgiveness, where angels lay. Every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. Highly protected, secrets hidden from you for the greater good. No one is perfect. You may be trying to forgive someone, okay, with this energy. And then I see someone being misunderstood, lone wolf. And this is also a kind of warning, keep your ideas and dreams to yourself, searching for clarity as you figure all these things out, as you're alchemizing whatever you have gone through or are overcoming. Some of this you may need to spend some time alone, to figure these things out, because I'm seeing some of you may have the prey card. You may be worried about tyrants in your life, the wicked, friend to all is a friend to know, like people you can't trust, basically. So there could be someone in your circle that you are worried about, okay, that you need to trust your instincts on. And I do see the alchemist. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our life put us directly on the path to the best things that will ever happen to us. Ain't no sunshine without rain, all right? That is alchemy. Taking it, transforming it, and it looks like you're going to be successful, okay, with the goat card. I know it's a weird goat card, but it is a confidence boost. It is, what else do we got? Marching to the beat of your own drum, like doing your thing, okay? So now I do see there is a lot of beautiful love energy here. So maybe some of you, it could be forgiving a soulmate or a special bond. We got the lovely penguins card. This card made me want this deck. I love it. But this is about a special bond, most of the time romantic, but could be anyone. You guys are collective, okay? So, but I do see close to home, okay? No place like home and soulmates. And then I see new life showing up here, a fresh perspective. Some of you may be having a new beginning. With someone. You could be just starting a new relationship too. You could have just moved in with this kind of combination, but it could also be a fresh perspective, like a new beginning that you guys, are having here. That's also the meaning of this card, because I do see loyal heart, right? This is about loyalty and devotion. And then I see thinker, analyzing a situation, thinking strategically. And then I see observer. So now, Virgos, I get this for you guys a lot, where you are watching, you are thinking, you are analyzing your partner, sometimes in love. So for some of you, you are trying to make sure, and this is maybe what the alchemy is about, you know, are we going to have this new path? But it does look like it's very likely with all this happiness. But you got between worlds, okay, and flexible. All right. I feel like, you know, a lot, maybe some of you have moved with a new home, with a home card or something, but this is a transition card. Some of you may be transitioning to healing, to forgiveness, to deciding who goes and what stays in your life. You maybe just be in a transition period in your life, like between worlds, okay? And this is about staying flexible, rolling with the punches, trusting things will be okay. And I see time for a nap. I love this card, but this is about resting, okay? Give your mind a break. Give take a nap. And if you can, give yourself some rest time, okay? And maybe a lot going on that you were thinking about. Now, for your tea leaf portion, we got the broom. Oh, look, new home, new attitudes. I didn't, I should have looked this over before I started recording, but all right, new home, new attitude. A lot of you, it is a fresh take on your current home or your new home, your life, okay? So I see family matters, and we have a wish will not be granted, and then opportunities awaiting. So there may have been a family situation where that something didn't work out the way you guys wanted, okay? But I do see other opportunities coming for you. So maybe that one thing didn't work out, but there's other things that can and will, you know what I mean? Other things opening. And then there is a stubborn and aggressive person in your life. Got the ram, they could be an Aries, but they could just be stubborn, you know, using those tusks. And then I see successfully overcoming a problem. So if anyone's, you know, being stubborn or you're having a hard time with this bond with somebody, you're going to overcome it wherever that hits you in life. All right. So let's pull a few tarot cards for you guys. Spirit, what else do our Virgos need to know? What's coming up for them? I know reading, spiritual check-in. What is coming up for them? For Virgos. Da, 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 da. This is our little Game Boy Tarot. All right, here we go. The rough stuff you're getting over. 10 of Swords, rock bottom feelings, endings, betrayal, you know, coming out. The tens are ends of a cycle, guys. Some decks have a sun shining here because, you know, when you're that low, there's nowhere to go with up, right? So, 10 of Pentacles, here we go. Commitment, all right? 10, 10 in your reading. Beautiful. Ends of cycles. This is family, financial stability, homes, commitments, very good jobs. And I see the Hanged Man. Similar things, this stuff may have been on hold. It may have been a divine timing thing. Page of Swords, you are watching, you're learning. Three of Cups, gatherings, family. Let me see where this goes. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is all about changes, making things happen. I do feel like a lot of you may be on edge. You may be trying to save money. You may be guarded, trying to hold on. It's like this is why you are in between worlds, because you had this is a huge transition. We're starting out with a rough period, and now we're jumping to family commitments. You know, that could be this could be literally be like losing a job and then suddenly winning the lottery. You know what I mean? Like it's like a big difference here. And I feel like you're wrestling with all of this spiritually, okay? Hangman, you know, you may need to surrender to the divine, go with the flow. But you're spying, you're learning, you're percolating. For some of you with the loyalty card, if you were worried about third party or anything like that, this is spying. Sometimes this can come up classically a lot in third party situations. You're testing your lover's loyalty, for example, with this type of combination. Or this could also be percolating. This could be family and friends and messages and trying to figure out who you can trust. You may be looking for people. It's like a very percolating energy, and I see you thinking a lot, especially with the alchemy card, and then contemplating, Virgo. And here are all the changes in fate and karma coming in. So if you had a rough period with the divine timing and then fate showing up with the magician, that is all about communicating changes, manifesting. Everything you trying to get to is falling back into place. Okay. And that's, try, you also may be coming into better money, better footing in life. All right, it is really like a new life kind of energy with this. Okay, so Spirit, talk to me more about this magician. What do we got coming through for Virgo? What kind of energies? Queen of Wands. All right, we've got fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be relevant, or you're owning the room. Let me see. Four of Swords. All right, rest. Okay, that's the second nap card. Okay, and the Devil. Okay, let me see. King of Wands. All right, so now we have a couple. All right, a lot of you, the world. Yes, see, new life, the world is an ending. All right, we have a lot of endings and new beginnings here. What the fate and karma, the magician, is showing here is we have a couple here reflecting and resting and maybe even overthinking about the toxic patterns in the past. And this is where forgiveness is coming in and how to move forward. Okay, so you guys are likely to close this cycle out victoriously with the world, whether however that works for you individually, Virgo. Okay, you're all gonna have different things, but it's looking good. Okay. All right, my dears, love and light. I hope those messages help. Take care.